Pisces, this is Just with your November 25th, 2019 weekly reading. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Pisces, you guys are first up to bat, so excuse my raspy voice. Now, this week is a quite interesting week. For some of you who have your own business, you may have been waiting for a little while for your finances to improve. Um, for things to develop, getting a yes answer moving forward. I do see that this week you are going to, if you're waiting to hear back, if you are waiting to make a decision as far as collaborating, partnering with someone, that definitely can go well this week. There's going to be some type of a new beginning that comes out of the blue. You may not see it coming. Something is going to happen this week that literally comes out of the blue, and for all of you, it'll be different. This urge, and I think it has a lot to do with something with Sagittarius. I think a new moon with Sagittarius. It's something astrologically, but it's showing up in tarot that you're going to get this urge to just jump up and do something new out of the blue. For some of you, after doing whatever it is that you're going to do, you'll think of it later. It's almost like act now, think later for some of you. But it's urging you. It's like something that you feel almost forced to do. And there's a cycle that needs to kind of complete, all right? Because it has gone on long enough. It doesn't you feel confused, right? So the situation makes you only more confused. You don't really know exactly how to go about it, but there's a cycle that you know is ending. Now, for some of you, a cycle has finished. You may have graduated. Congratulations. You have finished a certification, like you've reached a new level in your life, and you have all these options. What do I do? Where do I choose? Something may not have worked out in your favor when it comes to work and career, that sort of thing, or your own business, as I said. But a lot of other things are coming in, ideas, thoughts, offers, pitch, you probably are pitching things to people. So there's a lot of opportunities that are coming in the midst of something not working out. And at first you may have felt very stuck, blocked, as if your luck was going against you, but not anymore. Things will start to develop in your favor. And some of you may even feel like and something is being handed to you. Like, it's one of those things where you'll have a story to tell. Like, I didn't even do anything. The person just gave it to me. He just called me, just walked up to me. I just was gifted this. So it's almost like a gift. You're going to receive some form of a gift this week for some of you. And it may literally come in a literal, physical, tangible gift. Because I see a lot of new beginnings for you this week. Now, if you are confused, I think meditation would be amazing for you this particular week, because it can cloud your judgment a little bit. And again, if you have time to take a beat, take a breath, think about whatever this thing that you're about to do. And for some of you, it's going to happen to you, right? So someone can approach you, as I mentioned before, it can be many ways. But if it's you taking this leap, try to take a step back, try to take a beat before you just take a leap. Because I do see by end of this week, there can be a lot of stress, anxiety, and worry because of could be this leap, could be of news that you've heard. There's something, like I said, Pisces, that is wrapping up, a cycle that is ending, and it may have taken you for a loop. However, it has come to you, but it's just time. All things must come to an end, and there's going to be something revealed as well this particular week. And it's almost like someone has to do this. It's like the fight of their life. It's like they're called to do it, they're urged to do it. It's almost like it's time, whether it is something that came upon them or something that someone is constantly convincing them and urging them to do. Excuse me, there is something that needs to be brought to the table, discussed, dealt with. Now, I do see some heartbreak, pain, disappointment. In the past, some of you were suffering mentally, feeling stuck, trapped. If you had a loved one, that sort of thing, in prison, you may now know what the next steps are for them. But I do see a lot of self-imprisoned thoughts and feelings, but that's in the past. You're coming out of that. But your mental state, as I said, is not your friend right now. You find yourself probably thinking about past situations that evoke pain, disappointment, loss, and by the end of the week, those things may kind of snowball. They all come to a head, if that makes any sense. And for some of you, it has a lot to do with a family dynamic, a family member. I mean, we are about to approach Thanksgiving. So, whoever has some type of unfinished business with family members that isn't the most pleasant, may find themselves now having to have the discussion. Everyone may, like, other people may try to quaff it, right? Like, settle it down, settle down, settle it down, do that. Let's not now, that sort of thing. But someone is going to be like, no, that type of thing. Like, someone's going to make their voice known, their feelings known, and to other people's, I want to say disappointment, but there's a particular father figure or male here who's going to kind of stand up and probably um, say what needs to be said and end it once and for all. So I do see someone putting the gauntlet down and saying, okay, enough already. This is it. So kind of prepare. I wouldn't say prepare for the craziest thing at Thanksgiving if you celebrate in the Northern Hemisphere. I don't know if any of you guys celebrate outside of the United States. Uh, but if you do, you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below, because I do see something coming, like not all hell breaking loose, but like little bickering things that still are, like I said, left unsaid. If you do plan to visit, though, I do see good things happening, although someone may have, like I said, anxiety, worry, stress that, you know, for whatever reason, like I said, oh, because somebody's coming. So somebody is stressed out that somebody is coming, or some of you are stressed out that you have to go and deal with your dad. You have to go and deal with the person that you feel makes you feel small, always picks out your flaws. So it could be that sort of thing. But you're doing good for yourself, Pisces, as long as you know that you're where you want to be and you're getting to where you're wanting to go. That's what matters. And don't allow someone to kind of get the best of you mentally. Now, I see you Pisces women being very strong, very confident, alluring, attractive, coming up with great money ideas. So if you get an idea this week, write it down. If you have a dream, write it down. Anything, because things are coming at you in lightning pace very quickly. So at this time, you will find yourself coming up with all kind of things, but your mind is overworked and overwrought right now. I think we have, today is the 24th, I think we have Moon and Mercury and Mars in close proximity together. So that would make everyone kind of a little hairy, if that makes any sense. So um, try to, and like I said, I feel like this Nine of Swords, which is what I'm talking about. I feel like this anxiety, this stress, this worry is about a particular situation. And if some of you feel like, you know what, I'm going to do this, if this happens, they say one thing to me, I'm going to, no, no. Take a beat, especially you Pisces women. Take a beat, take a step back, approach it from the stance that you're entering it with. Like, as you're entering this week, you feel very strong, confident, but something about as the week goes further down, someone has this ability to really affect you. And some of you guys are almost preparing yourself for the worst, and it doesn't have to be that. It literally is all in how you perceive it, is how it's going to be realized. So take, reclaim, and sustain your strength, confidence, and knowing in the situation, your position in the situation, no matter what happens. Okay, because all in all, it looks really good. Now let's get into finances. Let me say really quickly, I do see money coming in. I do see a challenge of mental lack. So you're having an impoverished mentality. You need to stop that, just because things aren't necessarily coming to you as quickly as you would like. Some of you don't feel as gainful, or as if there's enough growth, or that there will be growth here. And some of you may have responsibilities toward family, mother, father could be the responsibility here, which makes it kind of difficult for you to kind of live your best life. But some of you may be, like I said, taking some form of a leap, change, taking on this full energy and just taking a leap into something that you feel is going to yield you more money, more finance, and it's going to have you kind of running around a little bit. before you can kind of get a bit settled with the situation. So I would be conservative financially. You do have, like I said, money coming in. You don't have the most money cards in your spread right now as far as collaborating and working with others. If there has been problematic situations, things not necessarily working out, you having to close cycles with people that you weren't getting along with, I see either those situations being rectified, or I see you letting those doors close and now new doors are opening. But it's almost like one door closed and 50 doors open, or seven doors open, and not all of the doors would be good ones to invite in. So it is up to you to have, like I said, your wits. That's why your mentality needs to be very clear. You need to stay in that stance of confidence, but it's that kind of confidence where you're constantly wanting to do. When you get up, you have an energy, you want to go, you want to do this, you want to do that. But mentally, it's almost like trying to trick the matrix, trying to trick the system to not think so that you don't have to feel. And that's fine, what gets you through the day. But putting and incorporating meditation prior, before, or after you do all this go, 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 go is really going to help your mind, body, and your spirit, Pisces. So if you choose to try that, let me know how you like it down in the comment section below, how you like that meditation. I think you're going to really love it. Now, when it comes to, and like I said, let me back up just a bit, because I do see like a new job. I see money coming in. Like I said, could be almost unexpected, and a gift. And I mentioned all of those things. Now, let's get into matters of love. When it comes to love for you guys, I see it's almost like there's a new cycle, a new, you're entering into a new karmic cycle right now. One theme here is very clear. Someone's mother is, or wife, or significant other is almost demanding and commanding that, well, not wife, let's say this, because some of you may be married to someone, or you were married to them, or you have children together, and now you want to see your children. Okay, there's an issue that some of you have regarding children and needing to get the ball rolling on either child support, visitation, that sort of thing. Where is my child? That sort of thing. So there is this cycle that has been hanging in the balance for the longest time, because you and another person cannot work together. And it could be someone's mother, or you've allowed the situation to be put in the hands of the mother, okay, who has been controlling, and you've not um, taken any part in it. Can't, sorry, Pisces men, you've not taken any part of it, and you felt like it was a hopeless, helpless situation. But you've gained your footing now, and although you don't know how it's all going to go, and you may have tried to approach it in a very calm and a very loving sort of way, you may have not gotten any response, and you're probably willing to pay. Um, it could be to get an attorney. You're probably willing to try to get toys and things like that for the child, or help financially with the child, that makes any sense. And I do see worry, but I do see someone wanting their wanting to see their children, wanting to get a divorce, needing to address some open-ended issue that has been plaguing them for some time. And it's just kind of time to do it. Someone may have been watching you, investigating you, doing research, getting their ducks in a row regarding their children, so that perhaps I don't necessarily see authorities here, but this also can speak to um, authority or doing what's right. So there may be an initiation. If some of you have dealt with the father, the mother of your children who has been distant, absent, um, inconsistent, unstable, that now may be changing. That now this person may be wanting to take on the responsibility, okay? Whether it be a family member, meaning you take care of your brother's kids, or whatever dynamic is, where someone possibly was missing in action, this person now wants to come back around and settle a situation. I feel specifically for children, for some of you. That's some of you, okay? If you guys have been separated for years and never divorced, now someone's going to want to actually file the paper, okay? Whatever's been hanging in the balance is like, no, now we need to do this and do this right. And out of that does come some, like something comes out, and it may come out, like I said, out of the blue, but something could come out um, regarding this situation. I feel Pisces women, some of you, I have to say, you are walking into a new relationship. If you, this may be the time that you're going to be proposed to. You may not see it coming. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's going to happen to all of you guys this week, but you may get proposed to. You may not, like I said, see it coming. Um, Someone's been worried and nervous and scared. There could be another person that created issues in your relationship. At one point, it was a third party, but somebody walked away and walked out of that third party. And now it's just the two of you left. And there's someone who is going to take that stance. You may have known this person for a very long time, since you guys were kids and gone to school together. And this man is 100% considering um, being your husband. Like, he wants always, he wants everything with you, and he's going to make the offer. For some of you, you may already be engaged, and now you're looking at venues. If it's been a while that you've been wearing that ring and no one actually put a wedding date, now you're solidifying a wedding date. Like, things are progressing and moving forward for you, Pisces. Your love life looks amazing as far as meeting someone. If you're a singles Pisces, things come into you now like you can't believe it. It's literally like night and day. It's like night and day. And you've come out of, and the nighttime isn't always bad. The nighttime can be quite nice, but the darkness, let's say, it's like dark and light, but it's like night and day. You're coming out of the place where things were unclear and uncertain and um, out of your control, to newness, new opportunities, taking away the obstacles and being able to get on the other side. Now, it doesn't come, like I said, without a little bit of drama, but for some of you, you could literally meet someone now, if you're single, who has a child. Who might have a few kids, like an older kid and two smaller kids, through a marriage, and he's getting to know you slowly but surely, that sort of thing. Um, but I see new relationship, one that's going to either turn into like something long term, committed, solidified, or something that is going to turn into a marriage. Absolutely. And it almost will be like on site. Like, you'll just know, Pisces, you guys know, you can walk up to someone and know what their whole life is going to be with your life. So I see marriage in your cards. Like, wow, I did not expect to see this. Like I said, this is my, you're my first reading out, and I literally just said, I'm going to do Pisces first. I'm going to do Pisces. I always start with Aries, but I said, I'm going to do Pisces first. And boy, oh boy, this is an amazing week for a lot of you. I mean, there is love, there is coming back together, there is someone who's taking responsibility, who's already claimed you. In his mind, he's already your husband. You, Pisces women, and Pisces men, you may already have looked at this woman and said, you're my wife. You've been my wife. I just haven't gotten to that place with you yet, but you're my wife as far as I'm concerned. I'm completely committed to you. I'm yours, you're mine, that sort of thing. But some Pisces women may not have been on board with it a little bit. Like, ooh, am I ready for all of this? Time will tell if you're ready, because this person is coming in, and they could already be with you, but they're ready. They're itching to get the ring, say, move in with me, or that sort of thing. Now, for some of you, you may be having a difficulty. I see you with a Libra. Um, and if you have a Libra in your life, that person could be a bit challenged. There could be another person that you're getting to know outside of, putting something, letting something go with someone that it didn't work out with. And love came when you probably wasn't expecting it. You probably was waiting around for this other person to come, and new love came to you. And it came out of nowhere, and it's like knocking you off your feet, and you're not sure, should you invite this person? to, your family festivities. Your family likes to cut up a little bit. They can be a bit embarrassing. It's just that one person we just unpredictable. Like she is just a wild card. But if they love you, no one's perfect. They understand family. So I feel like this is an amazing spread. My goodness, you have the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Empress, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Six of. I have a lot of cards here. Let's just say that I have a lot of cards, but it's a system that tells me a story. But you have a lot of amazing, amazing cards, Pisces, that shows that you are on your way to something amazing. And it's almost like now if the Tower card was here, I would say that it's really love related. Like you will not see this coming, but I do feel like this Tower card will can literally be a domino effect to everything else in your life. It is some action that jolts you, and it is some thought or decision that jolts you into action. You are another person that is a domino effect to everything else that you probably aren't really, that you probably won't see right now happening in your life. And if you can, congratulations in advance. So I'm going to go over to the extended finish of this love reading, see what else is coming out, what all is going on with this person. We're also going to look at you Pisces singles. So if you're interested in that, click the link below and we'll finish up this love reading that looks so good and so yummy. Um, yeah, I did not expect this. Hopefully, everybody's reading this good. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you would like something personal with me, click the link to my website and we can set something up, or you can actually set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below. I would love to know what Pisces this is for. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces. Amazing.